What happens when a movie or a video game or a book or something like that gets released and is super duper popular? It gets a sequel. Nowadays, even if the thing sucks, it's probably going to get a sequel. The same thing happened to STARFOX. 1993, STARFOX came out and was a pretty big hit. Everybody seemed to like it. So it was kind of inevitable that it was going to get a sequel. Sort of. It turns out, from what research I could find on the internet anyway, and I didn't really look too hard, was that STARFOX did get a sequel made. It was mostly finished, but for whatever the hell reason, shelved and never really released. And so STARFOX 2 was this elusive mystery title that, everybody had talked about, but nobody had ever seen or played it. As far as what I gather the story goes, is that a group of modders or hackers or video game programmers, whatever you want to call them, got a hold of the game and they finished it. They put an English dub on it, and they must have done a decent job at it, or at least a good enough job to where the people at Nintendo who were like, we're going to release this little mini console, probably saw this thing and was like, hey, let's release this now. I've talked a little bit about this before in the other part, in part 1, but yeah, there it is. Never released, STARFOX 2, the elusive title that everybody always talked about. But interestingly enough, it says right here, the STARFOX 2 can be unlocked by completing the first stage of the original STARFOX. So with all these titles here, they still didn't even put it in their main roster. You had to, jump through a special hoop just to get onto it. So for continuity's sake, since we already played the original STARFOX, it only seems fair that we check out the elusive STARFOX 2. An opening cutscene in this game, pretty badass. I mean, that big old snake dragon thing comes through with the laser and just cuts that one ship in half. That was cool. Way better than the original game where it just had the ship just slowly coming in. Well, look at that. There's Fox, there's Falco, Peppy, Slippy, Mew, Faye. Who the fuck are these? Maybe perhaps I missed something in the first game. But who the hell are these other two characters you get to pick from? I never heard of these, whatever. Give me Sparks. And Falco. But whatever, add some new characters, that's okay, variety, even though there's not really that much more variety. Oh, he's badass. Don't mess with him. So this game seems to be some kind of planetary defense thing. Where you have your planet, your Corneria planet, your home base, I guess, down here in the corner, and the evil Venom planet up here, and everything here in the middle is like planets he's taken over, and ships that, he's sending your way, I guess. And so what it seems that you have to do is all these little pixelated dots that are flying around, you have to intercept them. And when you do, you go into this battle screen, I guess. And you have to kill or destroy whatever that is, whether it be a couple of ships or one ship. When you go into these battle screens, though, it switches to a first-person perspective, which I am not a fan of. Other games that came out, other flying games that came out later on, did the first-person perspective better. But this is still, you know, dead. Because with these graphics, if something flies behind you, it's like, oh shit, I gotta turn around. And you're in space, so everything looks the same. There's all these dots and everything like that. They do have little indicator arrows of where you're supposed to go and that kind of thing. But if a ship is off in the distance, you just see this little pixelated dot until it gets close enough to you, and then you're taking hits. Then you're getting shot at. I'm not a fan of the first person. Let's go to a planet. They even have boss fights like Pigma and Leon, members of this Star Wolf team. Oh, uh-oh. Which, then again, this game being released so much later than the original one, it almost makes me wonder if they're just taking a page from STARFOX 64 and just added them in this game. Yeah! When you invade a planet, though, and you have to take over a base to secure your position, I suppose, with this planet, and liberate it, I guess, if you want to call it that, you have to destroy these bases, and your ship takes this walker form. Whoa! Oh shit, now you can move back and forth. Your wings turn into legs, and you just kind of chicken walk everywhere, you know? It's kind of funny looking. These walking segments, they're alright. They're kind of, you know, they're pretty neat, you know. Kind of wish they would have had something like that in the first game. Maybe they did. And like I said, I didn't make it very far in the first game before I moved on. Oh. Oh. Shit. So far, seems to be pretty straightforward. Walk to, you find the thing you're supposed to destroy, shoot the blinking, obvious, blinking weak spot light thing, and then kaboom. Whoa, baby! Oh, no! Planet liberated. People saved. Things are looking up for this part of the galaxy. However, you cause too much trouble, and Andros will send out... I guess you want to call it a boss? Even though you've been fighting the Star Wolf characters, he sends out that thing from the beginning cutscene, the Mirage Dragon. Ooh. No! Fuck!
I control the Lilac system.
Come on, Falco. Gotta do it. Once again, fighting things in this first-person perspective is kind of annoying. I don't like it. The annoying thing about this, though, is that it seems that you only get one life, one try per character. In this instance, Fox got murdered. Your wingman, your secondary pilot, takes over. In this case, it was Falco. Yeah, get him! And he did all right. Yeah! But the thing is, though, with this game is you constantly have to be looking at Corneria's status or its health, or, you know, and if you let that meter down there in the corner make it all the way to 100%, then the planet's fucked. What? I lost? It's done. Game over. You lose. You know, want to try again? Corneria got fucking nuked, it looks like. No. No, I don't.